Hey guys, welcome to the Xbox Series X unboxing. First thing I must say though, even though I'm super excited to be opening this, the box is a lot much bigger than I thought. For some reason, seeing all the photos and everything that has been in on the internet, I thought the box would be a little bit more smaller compared to what it's got in there, and compared to the Xbox Series X. Like I said, this is the Xbox Series S. It's the smaller brother of the Xbox newly released. It came out yesterday. Super excited, like I said, to be opening one. And I can't wait to show you what's inside the box. I don't know. I've never had an Xbox, so I'm not entirely sure what's in there. And I've never owned an Xbox, but I just wanted to see what's an Xbox like. I've played PlayStation before. I've obviously played an Xbox before. I've never really actually owned one, so I'm quite excited about just cracking on with it. Let me just go ahead and open these up. Bear with me. It is pretty easy to open up. I don't even really need anything to sort of open it. It's just a pull tab, and you're fighting with the thing. And yeah, like I said, this is the smaller brother of the Xbox Series X, but they do have a few sort of features, same identical features per se. You play games through Xbox Series, Xbox gameplay, hundreds and hundreds of games I did daily in the in that platform. The Xbox Series S only comes in a 512 gigabyte SSD drive. Let me just spin this around. Like I said, the box is quite big. Quite surprised about that. And here we go with the reveal. And that's it. It's the box. I think it's got a lot of packaging to sort of secure it so it doesn't damage it. And lifting that up, that's quite, it's about a kilo, 2 kilos. It is slightly heavy. Let me pop this out. Power your dreams. Good. Hell, still smaller, much smaller than the Xbox Series X though. Let's see what's in the box. You've got literally just a instructions about the charger, about the controller, and it's obviously got the batteries that you have to input in there. And I think within that there is actually the cables and stuff down in here. Let's see, got a cable, HDMI cable, instructions, and of course the controller. That feels really good in my hands. That feels really nice compared to an Xbox, compared to a PlayStation controller, PlayStation 4. And of course the batteries are included. That's brilliant. That's good to know. Batteries are included for the controller, so you can get cracking on with your games basically. Like I said, that feels really good and that looks really nice. We feel the feel in the hand, buttons, here. Listen to that. And that's quite nice, that is. Let's go ahead and, you know what, let's leave that for a sec. Leave that to the side. Like I said, the batteries are included, and that is good to know. This, the frame rate of the Xbox Series S is 120 frame rates FPS. It is the same as the Xbox Series X. I constantly compare the two, obviously, because people need to know what they need. Obviously, and this doesn't have an optical drive either, but the Xbox Series X does. The gaming resolution on this is about, I think it's 104 1440p. The Xbox Series X is got a 4K gaming resolution, and like I said, it doesn't contain any optical drive or disc, so all games are on the Xbox gameplay. What else? So the comparison between the two, obviously the bigger Xboxes are much more powerful per se. The Xbox, the Series X weighs about 4 kgs. This is about 2 kgs. Quite sturdy, quite very. When you put it, it's not. When you put it on the desk, you can feel it that it's not going to go anywhere. Let's just see what else is in the box. Obviously, the power cable as well. Let's get this box out the way. There's nothing more in there that's needed. Let's stick the Xbox on the desk. So, wireless controller, power cable, HDMI cable, instructions, and batteries for the controller. It's a ultra high speed cable that comes in both the Series X and Series X box. There is how many connective ports? So we've got one USB port here. The HDMI port is there. The Ethernet cable and a couple more HDMI. So we've got 3 USB ports, power port there, and storage expansion in that little slot there. Like I said, it feels really sturdy. I do like it. It's quite exciting actually. Like I said, never played an Xbox before. The Ethernet cable has got that's a 1 gigabyte per second Ethernet cable, so that's really fast right there. Games, this is disc free. The Series X is obviously got an optical drive, so it's got to have a physical disc. You can play obviously digital games on the Series X as well, but this is just digital and no optical drive, as you can see. So it's obviously cut short. I do recommend this for people that's, like I said, like myself, that's never had an Xbox and I've just trying out and see what an Xbox is like. Like, I've played it before, quite old school. I've played Halo sort of a few years back, and I've never just like sort of got into an Xbox. But this year has just made me feel a little bit more excited and thinking games have developed a lot more. You can do a lot more and digitally, and I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and cop this, basically buy it. The Series X as well has got a 12 teraflops processing power, and this is unfortunately only got 4. So the Series X is obviously 3 times as much powerful with regards to the processor. We all know this, everybody knows this. Like I said, this is just a sideline Xbox per se. If you've not been into Xbox, or you've got a PlayStation, or you're getting the PlayStation 5 and you're thinking you just want an Xbox as in a spare room or so forth. There's not much more in the box. There's, like I said, it's just the PlayStation itself, getting excited, the Xbox itself, the instructions, the power cable, the HDMI cable, 2 batteries for that controller. And I do love the feel of this controller. There's a little bit of a grip sort of handle, so you not particularly need to get any sort of sleeve or case to put over this for gripping, because your hands can get a little bit sweaty and whatnot, but there is like sort of a good grip to sort of for gameplay. There's nothing much more to it. I'm gonna obviously try out some games and then see where it takes me, and see if I do like it, and see if it's something that I'll be able to use constantly. There is sort of 4 stands there, so you can either stand the Series S like that. There is also, I think there is also 4 there at the bottom here, so you can lay it flat like that, depending on what space. Like I said, to be fair, you could probably lay it just how you want it. Obviously not on that side because the cables need to come out. You can lay it out wherever. Oh, it needs the fans, I guess, or in that section, so it needs to breathe. Yeah, it's the Series S. I'm going to try it out to just see what the gameplay are like, and I'll update you guys with regards to that. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to the video.